good, guys? It's Mo from Mo's Football. We're talking about Manchester United versus Everton today. Amazing game. I really love this game. It's very exciting. Could be very surprising. The scoreline could shock us all. So let's head to Manchester United versus Everton. Let's go, guys. Everton, Manchester United. One team is performing really good in the Champions League. One team is not even in the Champions League. One team is performing really good in the Premier League. And the other team is the 15th or the 12th in the Premier League. Not even the top 10 in the Premier League. So, who is going to win this game? Let's get to the summary of this game. It's going to be a very interesting game. It's going to be very complicated. So let's go, guys. So first of all, let's talk about the injuries and suspensions. So we got Richarlison still suspended, and we got Alex Telles and James Rodriguez. They're capable of playing. Telles will be able to play next week, and James Rodriguez has a 75% chance of playing, so he'll probably come in as a sub if Ancelotti doesn't want to risk it so much. Manchester United and Everton face the same problem. They just lack in creating chances. They don't know how to create chances. And for Manchester United, they know how to create chances, but only when they play in the Champions League for some reason. In the Premier League, they just completely forget how to play football for some... I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Marcus Rashford is absolutely amazing. Bruno Fernandes is absolutely amazing. But what the hell is Ole Solskjaer doing with both of them? For anyone who watched the Arsenal game, what position was Pogba playing? Was he playing as a defensive midfielder or a left wing? I mean, I've seen him in both positions, to be honest, so I don't know. What position was Rashford playing? What position was Greenwood playing? Was he playing a striker or right midfielder? Was Rashford the striker, or was he the left midfielder, or what was happening? It's just total chaos for Manchester United's attacking force. You don't know who's playing where. McTominay is playing... I'm not even sure if McTominay was playing box to box. I don't know. It's a total mess. It's a total mess for Manchester United. So they really need to fix their midfielding formation to have a design to be able to play in the game. I mean, what's wrong with the ordinary 4-2-3-1? The team likes it. Bruno Fernandes loves it. He knows how to create chances with it. Rashford loves playing on the left. You have amazing strikers such as Cavani. On the right, you have Greenwood. He's really good. Play the normal 4-2-3-1. And for Everton, you got the lack of Richarlison and James Rodriguez in that last game really affected Everton. And also in the midfield, they're just not creating enough chances. I mean, Andre Gomes is amazing, sure, but he's just not the chance creator that they're looking for. Allen is a defensive-minded midfielder, and you got Doucouré, just not the guy who's giving them the edge. They still need the chance creator. They still need the playmaker, the phenomenal player that will activate Calvert's shooting ability and help him score more goals. He's already the top scorer in the league, and he doesn't have chance creators. Imagine how much damage Calvert could do. Let's head to Manchester United's attack and defense, and then we'll head to Everton's attack and defense, and then we'll head to the predictions for the game. And then we'll head to a lot of people's favorite, fantasy football. Let's go, guys. For Man United, I hope, God, please, play the 4-2-3-1 for God's sake. Please. Hopefully you'll play the 4-2-3-1 formation. Martial could play this game, so hopefully Martial's striker. And 4-2-3-1, just ordinary Rashford on the left, Greenwood right, you know. They both cut in. Telles, hopefully Telles plays for God's sake. Telles and Aaron Bissaka push forward. The midfield pushes forward. The centre backs push forward in case of a counter attack. Just the normal 4-2-3-1 formation for Manchester United, if they actually use it, for God's sake, please. And for defense, you got Manchester United's defense, all of them backing away except Marcus Rashford, of course, because he's the pacer, he's the speedster in the team. He's the guy to go to for the counter attack. Alright, that's it for Man United. Let's head to Everton's thingy, you know, the attack defense thing. Alright, let's go. For Everton, you got the 4-3-3 formation. James, if he starts, we gotta assume James is gonna start because otherwise it's just gonna be disastrous. So James starts on the right. I'm guessing Iwobi should start on the left. We got Doucouré, Allen, and what's his other guy? Andre Gomes. So in attack, they'll just push forward. James Rodriguez would come play as a center attacking midfield. Iwobi would be more on the wing. And the midfield is going to push forward to help the attack, and Allen will drop back a little bit more than the other midfielders just because he's a bit more defensive minded. And for the fullbacks, you got Lucas Digne and probably Coleman is gonna play. They're just gonna push forward. They're gonna help in attack. Lucas Digne has phenomenal crosses, so Lucas Digne could help with a little bit of crossing to Calvert's headers. And yeah, that's how they're gonna play an attack. For Everton's defense, you got everyone dropping back except maybe Calvert for the counter attack. Maybe Iwobi a little bit too, but Iwobi will help defensively. He's a pretty strong guy. I think Calvert's just gonna be the only one that's a bit more in front because he's the striker. But yeah, that's it for the analysis for Everton. It's that simple. So let's head to predictions, guys. Predictions gonna be pretty shocking. Here's the thing, if Manchester United do play with the 4-2-3-1 formation, they will win. Like, I'm 100% sure they will win if they use the 4-2-3-1 formation. And they use it with proper wingers, Rashford and Greenwood, or like proper wingers, just not Daniel James, like just not Daniel James. But Rashford and Greenwood on the wing and Martial or Cavani as a striker. However, if they don't use that formation, if they don't use that play style, a tie could happen. Maybe, just a small maybe, Everton could win. But I'm guessing I'm going for a tie. I'm going for a 1-1. But for Manchester United to win, they have to play the 4-2-3-1 formation. That's the end of the full game analysis. Let's head to fantasy football. Let's go. For fantasy football, guys, we got a few players there, we've got a few players there. So for Everton, whoever sold James Rodriguez because of his injury, it's time to get him back. James Rodriguez is going to be a fantasy star for me. And we got Calvert-Lewin for Everton. He's always a fantasy star. I mean, he's a top scorer. And he's pretty cheap, by the way. He's like 7.7 or 7.8. He's not that expensive to get, so you guys should really get Calvert-Lewin. And for Manchester United, my typical two, Bruno and Rashford. And if thing is, you don't know who's gonna play, but I gotta go for Martial because I think Martial is gonna come back to the lineup, the starting 11. So I gotta go back to Martial. Maybe Martial could help, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if he's gonna play or not. So yeah. Thank you guys for reaching to the end of the video. Really appreciate it, guys. And I hope I was useful to you. And hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me what you guys think about the video. And wish you the best, guys, in this week's fantasy for whoever's playing fantasy. And take care, guys.